Here. I'm grateful. And our topic today is loving Jesus. That's what we're talking about today, and really what it means to fall in love with Jesus. And so when I first think of what falling in love with Jesus means to me, I honestly have to compare it to when I fall in love with the wrong man. And because I was brainwashed that my identity should come from a man-woman relationship, loving the wrong man made my value and self-worth plummet. I didn't feel important or cared for. I would second guess my decisions and found that being treated badly was not only reasonable, but perfectly acceptable. My confidence and positive outlook shrunk, and I desired to be invisible since I was used to being unseen and uncherished. And it's a horrible place to be. And even once out of that type of relationship, it takes a long time to recover from. And that is why I'm so thankful for Jesus. I feel the love he has for us is very unique. And even though he absolutely loves us all unconditionally and selflessly, it will hit differently for every one of us if we fully let him in. Because of my previous wrong relationships, I used to have a thick rind around me. So if you got too close, as if squeezing a lemon, you got a shot right to the eye to make you step back. And I cringe now when I remember the things that I said out of anger and hurt, not caring that it would cause the same feelings. And not just to men, but to everybody. And thankfully now that's changed. And even though it didn't happen overnight, loving Jesus has created a 5-second filter. And it makes me pause and rephrase my response before I can say anything hurtful, or at the very least, quickly recognize it so I can address it. To be 100% transparent, there's still a little bit of pith, that bitter white layer, and it makes me hear some questions as attacks, pushing me to a defensive mode, wanting to protect myself rather than really hearing what's being said. And it's the part of me that raises my eyebrows and thinks, yes, let's be petty. But that's finally going away too. Loving Jesus, who loves me just as I am, who wants the very best for me, who comforts and encourages me, who heals me and nurtures me, whose daddy sees me as a perfect creation, whom he wants in his family, is also changing how I see myself. It showed me that I have value. It helps me see myself as valuable and not just jingle in your pocket, but create a special place to keep that $100 bill crisp, valuable. That's different, right? It's allowed me to believe I deserve better. I deserve more than scraps. I deserve to be treated well, to be fully loved, always, to be respected for who I am, not letting others define me, but walking fully in who God made me to be. And just in case no one has ever told you, each and every one of us deserves all of that too. So loving Jesus has helped me with my relationships. It's helped me in being more open to trusting others, to letting people in, being okay with being vulnerable, and actually wanting to let people know me. It's helped me discover that I am a cheerleader, genuinely happy and supportive of the people in my life, lifting them up and seeing the very best in them while wanting the very best for them too. Because I love Jesus, I feel different. So I am different. I'm better, I'm kinder, I'm gentler and more loving. And I finally am understanding what it's like to love myself. Loving Jesus is the best decision I ever made and one I highly recommend. Thank you.
Y'all can unmute and give her some props. Come on.
Hey, awesome, Gabrielle.
Yeah, Gabrielle.
Amen.
A few weeks ago, as I dived into yet another Bible study, I found myself, I came across Exodus, and where God made the first I am statement. He said, I am who I am. Followed by that was Jesus making the same statements in the book of John. As a Christian woman raised in a Southern Baptist church, I promise you, I've heard these phrases before. However, this season of my life, I have to be honest, it hit a nerve. The sentiment was close to home, but more powerful now. I was falling in love with Jesus. I'm living a falling in love with Jesus lifestyle in almost every area of my life. In every journey that I encounter, there are footprints left by him. Some areas I can see where I'm following him. I can see where I pause and need more work. And then in other areas, I can see where Jesus just carries me from glory to glory. I am aware I am made in the image of God. I cannot live without his son cheering me on and the Holy Spirit speaking life. The declaration I am is such a confirming piece of everyday life. Whether it's a confirmation or not that we hold to, we introduce ourselves to others and say, I am. We apply for jobs and say, I am capable of. We become mothers and say, I am their mom. We get married and we say, I am his wife. We fail, we say, I am a failure. We succeed, we say, I am successful. 9 times out of 10, I say, I am, but it's usually attacked to a negative or life-taking situation. I am struggling at work. I am finding it hard to lead. I am not being the best mom ever. I am a divorced woman. I am a victim of rape. Well, the list goes on in my head. But sister, let me tell you, falling in love with Jesus this past season has completely transformed the highlight reel of my shortcomings. To be close to God and live a life like Jesus's I am statements. I can't be saturated, sinful Chris. The love of the Father has taught me to embrace his love and come into a consistent communion with him, not to search the worldly love. Listen for holy acknowledgement and advancement, not of this world, but of the kingdom mindset. I don't always get it right. I often screw it up, but I have to say, I have such a repentant spirit. I am asking God to clean me up and get rid of what doesn't look like Jesus Christ. The Holy Spirit empowers you and I to be I am's daughters. You see, I believe that the more I fall in love with the character of God, I understand the life of Jesus. His love for us was demonstrated through his Father's love for creation. I am in love with Jesus. I am living my life the way I am so I can live an eternity with the lover of my soul. I accept I am always and forever will be the daughter of a king. I am a part of a royal priesthood. I am a warrior for communities. I am a sister. I am a friend. I am a lover of Christ, and I am a beacon of hope. This is what Jesus, through the Holy Spirit, continues to affirm to me when I am willing to truly let myself show. I do not hide behind others. I pick up the title God gave himself, gave Jesus, and then gave us. I am. I want to challenge you to walk around knowing that you are of royal lineage. Start behaving like you are promised. You have promises out there. Start speaking life into situations that seem dead. Start living like you are walking miracle to miracle. I am sent me to you today for such a time as this, knowing truth, which belongs to God. Tilt your crown, hold your head high, smile as wide as you can, and walk into who God continues to call you to be. Nope, it's not easy. Love isn't. Actually, it's one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. I actually have to die to myself every day, but I am an evolving, daily walking, living, breathing daughter of I am. God said to Moses, I am who I am, he said. You shall tell the Israelites, I am sent you. Exodus 3:14. Thank you so much.